Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, like I said last time, we're going to start out... it's a little loud. We're going to start out in this new area, and I'm going to, I guess, make my way over to that tower, which is in roughly that direction. Looks like we have to go through the mushroom forest before we go that way. And just like I said last time, we're starting down here. And I think I'm going to start with the bird. A bird? I saw birds. I'm going to start with the horse again. Or one of the horses. Whatever horse I've got alive. Not dead. There we go. It's weird. I find horses just to be, like I've said before, just kind of optional. Very optional, actually. It's a very cinematic experience, but I don't know about more than that. Somebody told me once that apparently they had like some self-imposed challenge of trying to beat a Lionel while fighting on horseback. And apparently it is very difficult, as you would likely imagine. I do like being able to trigger that move by just jumping off of a horse. It's kind of cool. Oh, man. They don't know who they're messing with, really. Okay, never mind. Clearly they have some idea of who they're messing with here. I have no idea how I dodged that move. None at all. And that guy's sitting up there. Good move. Excellent. Just wait for your team to die out while you sit on your rock. How'd that work out for you? Did take some damage though. Those guys do a lot of damage. Royal Claymore. There we go. That'll work. I kind of want to explore this mountain. Of course, at this point it makes grabbing the horse entirely useless, but he will be kind of nearby, so maybe we can whistle for him. Also, while I was using the microphone last time and doing some editing, I discovered that it's, if I get too close, it starts sounding funny, so I'm going to try a little farther away and see how that one turns out. Hopefully I don't get a little too punchy with the peas. Thunderwing butterfly. I feel like I've yet to find too many instances where thunder resist or electric resist was drastically useful. But maybe it is, and that's why I've been getting hurt so much. Ooh. Oh, right, yeah, there was this spooky thunderstorm over here. Now, just being smart here, I'm going to go ahead and switch to a non-metal weapon. Yeah, we'll go with the axe. Let's do a non-metal bow. Got a feeling almost all of these are, so I'm just going to take it off. And, non-metal shield, I think this is going to be it. This might be another one of those, like, separate events where you get teleported somewhere and you have to solve something. The lightning is, kind of spooky. Yeah, it's just thunder all the time. Thundra Plateau. Lightning all day, every day. You've reached this land of thunder. I present you with a trial. When the four spirits have been settled in their proper places, they will guide you to the hero's trial. Okay. Spooky. So I've got a feeling that thing's about to get struck, isn't it? Man, that is explosive. I've got a feeling that I've got to get all of these spirits, which I'm currently missing one of them. Yeah, I'm missing that one right there. And then once I do that, I win, presumably. It's cool here, though. I like it here. Very thundery. Yeah, that's the right direction. There's also some more orbs over here. Oh, and lots of frogs and snails. There we go. And once again, I forget that climbing is going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, there's these two. I've got a feeling that we might have to come back, but maybe there is something you can do. Wow. Maybe there is something you can do. I don't know. There's so many frogs here, though. This is a great place for gathering these things if you want them. And I've kind of got the feeling that there's probably a lot of really interesting things here. Especially considering if it's raining non-stop like it appears to be. That it's probably really hard to climb up anything. You know where that last guy took out so much of my health? It's because I'm still wearing bird armor. I keep forgetting. Now that I'm done with all of my random family trips I've been making, maybe I'll spend some time between episodes and try to upgrade some more of the clothes. For defense points and all. How do I get up there? Do I just Rivali's Gale? I'm not entirely certain if that was the right way to go about it. I will say having Rivali's Gale is super convenient. Just for exploration in general. Even when it's raining, the rain can't keep you down anymore. You are a free bird. Alright, so this area... I'm not exactly sure what this area is. It might just be kind of like an in-betweenish area. Doesn't seem Gerudo deserty. There's something to visit. Oh wait, that's just an enemy camp. It doesn't seem like it's the Gerudo Desert. However, one of these pictures we have... It might be somewhere around here. Alternatively, it could be that too, but I think this one might be from somewhere around here. I could see that being somewhere out in that direction. Okay, this one looks interesting. Surrounded by water. And quite a couple enemies. Just out of curiosity, if I can reach that far. I can't. The enemy's in the way. I think this may be the best way to go about it. I'm just kind of worried about getting shot while I'm trying to do all this. Alright, the jig is up, boys. Let's go. The jig is up. No, that's not good stuff there. That's bad stuff. Some might call it the worst stuff. No, here. Come on, Link, get up. Don't be a baby. It's clearly going to be a pain in the butt. We could kill everything, but... What was that? We could kill everything, but I think this is the easiest way is just to jump up using my large amounts of stamina. Oh gosh, it's thundering again. Alright, we're good. Wait, what are you doing up here? It's not safe. It's quite high. If only I was a Birdman. Let's push him. Boo. Wah, where did you come from? Don't scare me like that. How did you get up here? Well, I suppose you could ask me the same question. You see, I've dedicated my life to the study of birdmen. Their flight mechanics fascinate me. Given their weight, it should be physically impossible for them to fly with wings of their size. I just don't get it. I was standing on the ground watching the skies, when suddenly this tower erupted beneath my feet. I've been stuck up here since with no way to get down. But my misfortune is a blessing in disguise. You see, this tower is the perfect place to observe birdmen in their natural habitat. Oh my, now that you've climbed up here, how will you get down without falling? I suppose you're stuck here too. I'll just fly down. What? You can fly? You can fly like a birdman? Is that true? I thought it impossible for a Hylian to fly like a birdman. It's more like gliding then. That's still a step in the right direction. If I can analyze your glide distance and trajectory, it may help us understand the science of birdman flight. Then maybe one day I'll finally realize my dream of becoming a bird. Would you mind participating in a short research study? I want to see how far you can glide. You'll be compensated for your time and travel, depending on how far you fly. So how about it? How about we get a save point up here first? I met a girl who dreamed of touching the clouds. I want to make that dream a reality. Come back when you also want to achieve greatness. Yeah, we'll play your game, Birdman Watcher. I'm just kind of wondering how he survived up here so long. It made sense like the first couple of towers we visited, you know, they were maybe up there for like a couple days. But surely by this point in our adventure, it's been weeks, maybe even months. I don't even know. I've seen quite a couple blood moons, you know? So he's clearly lying. He's with the Yiga clan. I don't believe a word he says, really. Okay, so where are we? This is Hyrule Ridge. So I bet the Gerudo Desert's somewhere over here, so we're not quite there yet. Mount Roam. Climbed up that thing. Alright, yeah, it just kind of feels like an in-between area, but that might not be bad. There's a river. And for some reason I marked this area with a star, so it's probably important for something, though I can't remember what it is at the moment. Alright, man. We'll play your games. We'll fly your flights. Yep. 20 rupee liability fee? What are you gonna do? Heal me if I break a leg? I'll glide for you. Yes. So, can I get those 20 rupees? That should cover the filing fee in case I have to file an incident report. Alright. Landing elevation, wind direction, stamina usage. Keep all of these in mind as you consider the farthest destination you can reach by gliding. If you're ready, let's take to the skies. Birdman research study, go! Alright, so I assume it's just generally in that direction. This music is amazing, I love this. Think aiming for maybe right there might be a good idea. Try to get the lowest elevation we can to further our glide. Just in time for the shines. I must glide to victory. This music is really good, though. Very, very adventurous, very fantastical. Is there a good way to tell which way the wind's blowing? Like, it doesn't look like it's really blowing much right now. The real key would be to see if there's some sort of updraft somewhere, and then hit that. You could feasibly, you know, double your distance with something like that. Just sail around Hyrule. Hello, enemies. Just ignore me. I'm but a simple farm boy flying through the skies. Marvelous. What a breathtaking flight. I never dreamed a Hylian could fly 632.2 meters on the dot. Your methods may have been unconventional. I didn't see you flap your arms once, but they were effective. The field of Birdman research will benefit greatly from this data. You deserve heavy compensation for your stellar efforts. Please take this. Alright. So if you're still up for it, why not glide down again? No, I'm good. So I'm thinking if I got Rivali's Gale back, I could. Can I climb this? I don't know if that would count, but I could use Rivali's Gale to maybe jump up there first and then use it again to get even higher. There's probably also some knowledge required, like if I knew where there was a gust of wind somewhere, that would greatly help. If there is any, I don't really know. Well, I guess we might as well just start marking out shines for us at this point. So there was one close to us when I went down there. Down the way I was gliding towards. It's like roughly in that direction, I don't know. We'll head for this one first, though. Tell you what, all these enemies around here, it's a pain in the butt to get up there, but now that we've got a warp, it should be pretty easy.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thank you, Rivali. I'll keep that in mind. Grind along all the rocks. It's good. That's right, back up. Continue to back up. Are you with like a camp of enemies of some sort? Are you just one random enemy sleeping on the path? No. He's like a lone enemy just sleeping over here. It kind of gets hard to figure out exactly where you've been sometimes, I'm finding. You get into the situation occasionally where if you went a little bit off of your published map, it's a little hard to figure out if, you know, this is somewhere you've been before, or if it's an entirely new area. That's not really a fault of the games, I'd say. Alright, I'm getting tired of hearing that sound too. Let's go to the shrine. Alright, so this is the area I've been before, right? So there's a stable I haven't been to. We should go down there, but I think this area, yeah, this is the Forgotten Temple. So I was really close to a stable and it never went. We'll go there soon. I think we're about half an hour now. We got some time. Sorry, I've been trying to think. I don't have any like really great stories or anything really to talk about to fill the time today. I don't know. Just kind of blanking. I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh, what's going on? There's that arms test punch that was, you know, that's been happening over the past weekend or so. Or it happened last week, and I think it's happening this weekend too. I've been wanting to try it, but every time that it happens, it just hasn't really been very convenient for me. That being said, I'm not sold on arms yet, but I guess I don't know if I've been fair in giving it a shot. So if I'm not mistaken, the whole goal of this whole thing is to get the ball in here, right? Just out of curiosity, because I like doing dumb things. Let's try one dumb thing real quick. I'm sure with some time you might be able to get that to work, maybe even if I got the angle a little better here. I'm not going to spend too long on this because I think this is kind of a stupid endeavor, but anytime I see the option to cheese a puzzle just a little bit, I like to give it a shot. You know, if those boxes weren't in the way, that might have actually worked. Okay. One more time. We're gonna try from the same spot because I really liked the odds I had, like, right around here. Need to position ourselves right about here. That might work. Oh, no. And of course I can't hit it from here, can I? Oh, you can. Maybe this will still work. Oh, excellent. We're gonna beat this puzzle in no time. Excellent. My puzzle skills are unmatched by mortal men. Okay, so just out of curiosity, what was I supposed to do? Put the ball up in the plungy thing? I want to grab all the chests anyway. Ball goes in the plungy thing, falls here. Part of the puzzle is likely to prevent the ball from rolling off or something. I have the best strategies. Okay, and that shoots the ball backwards. It's a platform this way. Oh, you can rotate this thing, I think. Okay, cool. I like it. It's good. Yeah, that doesn't work too well, but we can go back over here and grab our chest really quick. Okay. It's a pretty simple puzzle as it is, but I'm glad I figured out a way to cheat. I feel a little bit better about myself. I've eclipsed into being a better human being overall by embracing cheating even more than before. Thunderblade. Fancy. Got too many of these weapons. Long throw claymores out. Lightning blade just looks too cool. I can't not use it. With our victory in hand, we finished the puzzle. I still want to see that run. I want to see a run of somebody breaking every puzzle in the game. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a big break. You know, some puzzles are so straightforward. It's almost easier to do them the right way, I assume, but just maybe just like a little break. I don't know. Or maybe a compilation. I bet there is, actually. I bet there's a compilation of like the best skips so far. Which, of course, I can't see yet because that'll spoil everything, so I'll just wait until I finish playing through the game, and then I'll look at it. Don't want to accidentally see Ganon skip. That would be terrible. Random Flint. Oh my, you must be tired from your long trip. Are you another of those Leviathan researchers? You don't look the type. Since you're a traveler, you should probably know this. On the other side of Mount Drana, northeast of the stable, there are ruins that are dark even during the day. I've never met anyone who's been in there, so either no one has ever gone in, or no one has ever come out. Or maybe I just haven't met everyone yet. But in any case, you best forget about going in there. You should probably just stay here forever just to be safe. That sounds rather suspicious. How did they go extinct? My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a violent volcanic eruption. My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient time went extinct due to a sudden cataclysmic drought long ago. My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to an extended ice age. Oh, pardon me. I've gotten ahead of myself. Why did the Leviathans go extinct? That is the question we scientists are trying to answer. However, we haven't yet located any Leviathan remains, so we're stuck with theories for the time being. But we do have a general idea of where such remains might be found. The Elden Mountain in the northeast, the Heber region in the northwest, and the Gerudo region in the southwest. The climates of these regions are rather extreme. You've got the look of someone who's done a fair bit of adventuring. Would you be willing to find these Leviathan's bones and draw a picture of them? What I especially want to see is the head of the animal. If you can just get a bit of it in the picture, that'd be adequate. Alright. You're a lifesaver in the most literal sense. What, are you going to die? I'll be waiting here with your 300 rupees. Okay. Is that those like skeletons, the giant skeletons we've seen around? Because I think I've seen at least 2 of those. So he just wants a picture of the head. What a tranquil landscape. Beautiful picture you've got there, by the way. It's nice to relax and paint in a place like this every now and then. Hey, we meet again. Are you out traveling as well? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If you have a picture to show me, let's see it already. Check it out, yo. Yeah, that one. I figured that one was close. Oh, voice crack. You can see Hyrule Castle in the distance. So this must be north of the castle. The south side of the castle is where Castle Town used to be. But I don't see any buildings here, which means... Yes, indeed, I'd said this is likely in the north side, across the castle moat. It should be southeast of the stable. However, the area around the castle is extremely dangerous. If you find yourself in trouble, please promise to run. Fast. It said southeast. So like around here, maybe? He said it was to the north of the castle. So we're looking at somewhere in this vague area, I think.
Wow! Wow!
I kind of wonder anymore if I've broken the game early on by making all that money. I don't think I have, but, you know, I am currently in a position where, as far as I can tell, I am literally never going to need money ever again. Unless someone just says, I want 40,000 rupees for some ambiguous goal. Alright, so there's an enemy camp over here. Maybe we'll head up there and see if we, I don't know, see any field of flowers, because I think that was what we saw in the picture. It's kind of a big field of flowers. There's kind of one of those, like, really short, but, like, really thick trees. And I'm thinking it's somewhere around here. So maybe we'll go look for it. There's a lot of enemies here. Wow. Get some powerful bows over here. Some pretty wimpy enemies. I guess they're not that wimpy, but I am beating the crap out of them. Whoops. I say that and I just got saved by Dark's protection right there. Kind of blow the rupees away, don't they? Always gotta check out the wells. They sometimes have stupid rock puzzles near them. I feel like I might be blowing up the treasure inside. Yeah, these enemies aren't clustered around their base as much as some of the other ones are. They've kind of taken over the ruins as their base. Okay, we got a big one here. You ready? This is gonna get good. He's considered a boss enemy, so he gets a short time. That's how you do it. Just spin. Just keep spinning. I like how you can hit rupees. They kind of have like a physical. They have physics to them, I should say, somewhat. You can just bat them away. Yeah, that makes getting up here a whole lot easier. My previous methods would have had something to do with trying to set a campfire and gliding up, or piling boxes, maybe. Boxes could have worked. Whoops. Alright, not great gains from that one, but it's alright. So I think it's in about that direction. That's where I need to head now. There's another shrine. Up that way? Oh, right here. You know, it's funny to see apples again. I haven't seen them in a while. Most of the areas I've been going through haven't had them. The last apple's always the hardest. Most of the areas I've been running through haven't had any apples. So I think somebody wanted one recently, and I was just like, I haven't seen apples in, like, quite a couple in-game hours. Can they actually do anything to me? Can they climb up? Oh. Oh. Hold on a second. Who put this here? Let me just set myself on fire. I like bird armor, I really do, but we're gonna have to switch off. I'm sorry, bird armor. I know you're cool. Oh god, I am actually on fire though. I was actually trying to fly right there. That was not me attempting to jump around and look like the fool that I did. See, once I put on the good armor, that battle turned much easier. Nobody cared who I was till I put on the cool armor. Do it! There you go. It's been so long since we've broken a shield. Random frog? It's gotta be up there. Alright, Rivali. I'm counting on you to make this not a pain in the butt. That really does get you some height off that. It's good stuff. Good stuff, Rivali. So I'm not seeing it anywhere near as much, so there's something... It's hidden somewhere in the ground. Below me, I'm pretty sure. Look at that majestic bird over there. Just sitting on that perch. There we go. That's it. I was thinking there's got to be like a cave or something. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Didn't blow up, but I lost everything. Probably wasn't good anyway. I always wonder how in a cave sealed by rocks, where first off it shouldn't be anywhere near this bright, that all this grass grows, but maybe the light that's being produced by the structure gives it enough light to grow. I don't know. There's some problems with this strategy, but it's okay for now. Clearly overanalyzing the grass in the cave. I've proven my worth by stumbling upon a cliff with a rock in it. I'm sure there was some puzzle where we were told of many great and trialing hardships on how to get over here. And I just kind of stumbled upon it. The hero of time. His luck knows no bounds. I think one of the upgrades I did on the clothing at some point needed a star, like a star piece or whatever it is that comes from the shooting stars. Which I had, I think. Or at least I had enough to do one. I don't know if I needed more. Alright, so yeah, I need to head generally in that direction, I think. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll stop raining and it'll look more like what it looks like in the picture. Why does this enemy exist? Alright, do it again. Do it again. Do it again! I think I just toasted all the key swings. That's alright. It's not about the key swings. It's about sending a message. I'm sorry, it's a good quote though, isn't it? It's not about the key swings, it's about sending a message. Don't send giant flocks of bats after me. Don't like bats. Really? Again? Clearly that message wasn't displayed well enough. Although I think the first time I ended up blowing up a lot of the key swings. This time, they all kind of landed, like I blew them up high enough that they all kind of fell down outside of the explosion radius. It's good. Good stuff. I don't feel like fighting bones today. Out of all the enemies I end up fighting, I feel like those ones are the most aggravating to fight. They're pretty weak, so you don't really get any good satisfaction from beating them. You get some base materials. Sometimes they'll drop a semi-decent weapon. But they just, I don't know, they're kind of a pain in the butt. And you have to chase their heads down, you know, when they try to roll away. That might be it. He did mention not to get too close to the castle, so I think it might be kind of close to the castle. That tree looks familiar, though. I think that might be it. There's a wagon here, too. Ooh, hello there. Lots of these things. Lots of frogs. I do like me some frogs. They're harder to chase on the land, though. Alright, so somewhere up here, maybe? I didn't even look where this one went on the timeline. I'll have to look when I'm done. Looks a lot nicer in the picture. It's a little bit rainy now.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things.
Gotta post these flowers to my Instagram.
This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this? I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da!
Frog?
Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
That would have been a good early game cutscene. Because that was one thing, the game, you know, like a lot of things, you know, shield surfing and cooking. Okay, I'm getting sick of these guys. Doesn't it outright tell you that you can, like, how to cook exactly? You kind of figure it out pretty quickly, I think, but it doesn't outright tell you. Oh, I think we're getting a little close to that edge. Closer than I'd like to be. So that would be a good early game cutscene, I think. And now I've just got tons of frogs just sitting in my pocket. It's a good day.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
It seems like it might be an important place. But then again, it might have just fallen desperately into ruin. It seems like it'd be a good place for a, you know, mid-bossy kind of fight. I didn't see where that one ran off to. Oh, there it is. Ah, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I could use Rivali's Gale, but I'd like to not use it right off. For every little thing I might need. It's kind of a pain in the butt to wait for it to recharge. I'm done with you, enemies. I'm done with the bones. I'm done with the bat hordes. And there's a whole lot of nothing here. And I think I'm about to be assaulted. Let's see. Yeah, there's one down here, so we'll head in that direction. Just ignore the bats. Great. Stop it. Get off that horse. You don't deserve it. That wasn't... That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, so somewhere over here I saw it. There's also a canyon full of enemies, but... we'll ignore that for right now. Kind of dry in here, kind of dead. I'd like to see the Gerudo Desert at some point soon. I think that'd be the last real challenge that I haven't faced yet. And I'm not terribly prepared for. I could drop a bunch of meat out in the cold area and get that heat resist, but... I kind of generally just waste that food because I haven't needed it yet. 2 orbs to guide you. Alright, so we have a button. Which opens that. I'm already seeing if I don't need to use stasis how I could cheese that. Alright, that flings you in the air. Till you hit it again and it comes back down. Okay. I figured that was it, but I didn't know. This is a bottomless pit. How are you supposed to go about this? I know a couple ways I could. We might take the most fun one. That didn't go to plan. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, if it's stuck up there. That was not part of the plan. Well, you know, I was thinking I could cheese this by holding down the button with stasis, but I don't think you even need to do that much. That's like almost more trouble than it is just to stand on the button and throw the ball in. That doesn't launch you very high. Okay, so I've got a question here, right? What if you make physics do something that it's not supposed to do? Like you make two objects kind of collide in a sense, is what I mean. Okay, so it'll push a stasis object anyway if it feels like it. And that just releases. Okay. I was just a little curious what would happen if I tried that. I'm not getting a lot of height off this, which is concerning. I could use Rivali's Gale and cheat, but I would assume that you could do this without Rivali's Gale? Not cheating, but, you know. Oh. Oh, I just saw that. I just noticed now, actually, you can't use abilities inside shrines, I think. I think Rivali's Gale would get a little OP in some of these shrines where they just put up a wall and be like, yep, that's it. Player can't continue from here. No, there's no way you could... there's no way you could activate that in time. Oh wait, no, we just need to put that ball over here. I'm sitting here making this a lot harder than it needs to be, and the ball goes over here. This was getting real complicated. Yeah. That was getting very... Whoa, hold on. That was getting very complicated for fairly needless reasons. It's a good puzzle, though. I like that puzzle. I'd really like to see Nintendo make some sort of level editor, some kind of puzzle editor. You know, like Halo has? Or like, you know, a lot of games have, but I just know Halo was a pretty big console, like, level editor kind of thing.